What's going on, Steph? Back with another video. This one I want to talk about is she loves them bums. So what? Right? So, actually, this is inspired by two great content creators, Steph is Cold and Ron Wills. I was watching one of Steph's shorts early in the morning. Oh, now you can see me. I was watching one of Steph's shorts in the morning, man. And, Steph was like, some women just like a bum dude. They just they love those type of men. He could be a dog. He ain't working. He doing the bare minimum to fix himself or do better for his life. But she tolerate him. She'll complain about him to you, but she just tolerate his behavior, right? And it just made me think about all the women that I've seen mess with dudes, and it's just like, well, when I think about it, I didn't even complain about it. Because it's like, I always said it to myself, man, if she want that man, she gonna break brick walls for him, right? And actually, too, I remember in some comments in my videos, man, some of the dudes be crying about, she do this and she do that, but it's foggy out here today. Like I say all the time, you cannot stop her from chasing after that one guy. Because like I say in my videos, women chase men. It could be the guy who has it together or a bum. Right? And, I tell dudes all the time, don't waste your mental doing that, right? And this is not one of those complaining videos. Oh, she just loves those type of guys. It's just that's what she needs. That just fits her love life, her personality. It's just maybe just the way he carry himself. And there's nothing you can do about that stuff. Right? Nothing you can do. Like some of you guys got like a friend who just don't give a crap. But she goes, ooh, it just makes her tingle about that guy. And you just sit there and be like, wow, that's how it is, huh? And your homie go, yeah. He beating them buns down and everything, right? Fellas, you can be the most well put together, you got the most nicest hairline, adorable face, clean cut. You're respected by your peers. Older women respect you at your work. Or just, people in general around you just respect you just the way you carry yourself. But that girl that you like, right? She'll like the dude who's doing whatever he wants. Or a dude who ain't even doing his best to get his life together. There's nothing you can do. You cannot change her to think that way. There's nothing you can do. Just like the party girl video I'm talking about. If she gonna be a party girl, man, let her be a party girl. She ain't caring. That's what her life is all about. Party life. And you trying to tell her and rush her to go back in the house, or you trying to think, or we trying to establish something, that's not what she wants. And that's why I tell guys all the time, leave it alone. And just leave her there. Just leave her there. Because it's not worth making yourself frustrated about it. And I tell you guys all the time, if you dealing with this woman, and it is so foggy, man. That's why I'm going slow. That's why I tell you guys, if you're dealing with this woman, but there's this her ex, and he ain't nothing, I would advise you guys to just say, you know what, you got to figure that out. You got to figure that part of your life out because it ain't worth it. And leave her there. You have to leave them type of women there. Because let's say you taking her out on dates, you doing all this other stuff, but she's steady hanging with him. Going to his house, going to his mama's house or whatever. And you can do, right? Just like I tell you guys all the time, watch the movie Casino with Robert De Niro in it. You seen Ginger chasing after the pimp Lester, right? You seen that movie? That man was trying to control his wife, but she always run into that dude because that's what got her heart, right? And I'm gonna talk about a video. I'm gonna probably bring this one back up. She is always thinking about him. I'm gonna make another video about that next week, right? But she's always chasing the guy that does nothing, and that's what she likes. And you have to say to yourself, nah, I don't want to be like Sam Rothstein in Casino. Trying to control her, yelling, scream. You got a daughter by this woman. It's like I tell you guys all the time, you guys better analyze those type of women or women that you deal with before you even have a baby by her. Because you have a baby by her, you crazy as hell for having a relationship with her or anything, and now it's gonna ruin your life. It's adding stress. She may do stupid crap that you don't even want to be involved with. That's why I tell you guys, you gotta be careful and make sure you know the women that you're taking seriously. Because I'll tell you the truth right now, those type of women will ruin your life. They, I guarantee you, they will make your life a living hell, especially too when you have kids with them. But what I tell guys all the time is, man, leave them type of women alone. Leave the women that love bum men alone. Let her flip out and complain. That's why I say to guys all the time, stop caring about it. It's perfectly fine. And understand this too. Those men, those bum men doing her a service. And like I tell guys in all my videos, she doing you a favor. She doing you a big favor by dealing with those women. I actually think about all the women that I left alone because it's like I got so much on my mind. Why would I want to make this woman make me frustrated? Right? Leave her alone. Like I tell you guys with all the women I deal with, I'd be like, yeah, you know what? I'm not even gonna bother with you. Have fun with him. I'm gonna have fun playing video games. But what I tell you guys is make sure she's cooperating on your terms. And if not, you gotta learn to walk away ASAP. Really, real talk. Women love them bums, man. Don't be mad at him. Be mad at yourself that you still dealing with a female like that. Because you got guys out here still fighting with the woman and all this other stuff, man. You know, it's just like, damn, homie, like, when you gonna learn? You know what I'm saying? When you gonna learn? You gonna learn. But that's all I say. Learn who you dealing with. If she love them bums, leave them, let her fix them up. Let her fix them up, and you fix yourself up.